Welcome back to the Bearded Car Trader channel, guys. Thanks for watching. So we've had a message and an inquiry on our Peugeot 107, which was featured in our previous videos. I've had a family wedding and stuff, so I haven't been able to show the customer the car. They're coming down in the next 5-10 minutes or so. So we'll see if they like the car and see how we get on with it. So it comes with 2 keys, and the main key, the casing was really bad. So I'll swap the casing around and let's just see if it works now. So it should work. Yeah, that's working now. So central locking's working on the car. That's fantastic. Lovely Thursday afternoon, as you can see. Nice, lovely, bright sunshine. So let's see if the customer turns up. Let's see what they think of the car and see if we can take it for a test drive and see if we can get another sale. So the couple who come and viewed the Peugeot 107 the other day decided against it because only one time when they turned the key to start up the car, there's a clicking sound that appeared, but only happened once. It never happened again. But that was enough to put them off, which is fair enough. So I think they bought another car. I've had another inquiry via Facebook for this. The buyer should be down here any minute now. So we'll see how did we get on with this buyer and see if they'll buy it. You guys might have seen this Zafira in one of my previous videos. I just got it back from the mechanics. It's got advised with free MOT now. So we do some body work. So this front corner was all scuffed. So we got that done at the body shop. And then what else did we do to get it advised with free? So we changed the front 2 tyres. The top mount on the driver's side we've done. And this door hinge wasn't advisory. So the door hinge, it's a check strap that was clicking and stuff, so we got that changed, got it validated. It's come out really nice now. I was just about to take the walk around video and pictures and it started splitting down, but it's dried up now, so that's what I'm gonna crack on with. Take the pictures, walk around video and get this listed and see how we got on with this one. 68,000 miles on the clock, I think. 1.4 petrol, turbo. Hopefully it should be a quick seller. Be one of my first 7-seaters I've put up for sale. Hopefully shouldn't be around for too long. So let's crack on with that. So if you watched my previous videos, you would have seen this Polo that I sold to one of my ex-colleagues. He messaged me last night saying that the engine management light has come on. Let's have it start up. So engine management lights come on. He's put air in the tyres only a few weeks ago in there. Tyre pressure management system lights come on as well. Switch that off before I get a copyright strike. So before we sold this, we had the engine management light come on for the DPF. We took it for a good long run and it cleared it. He's been on holiday for 2 weeks. He just come back a couple of days ago. He's only done like short trips, so that might be what caused it again. So I'm gonna head over to my mechanics to get them to hook it up to their diagnostic tool and see what it comes back with. He's also said that the wipers, I think they're okay because the wipers are a bit streaky. So I don't know if that picks up on the camera, but there are a few little streaks. You can't even see it on the camera. It's almost been 3 months now, a couple of days until it'll be 3 months he's had the car. But I think I'll just change the wipers. He mentioned about changing the wipers, he'll pay for it, but I might just do it as a goodwill gesture. I'll get the tyre checked out. There may be one of the tyres that's leaking some air, so I'll get that checked out and get this engine management light checked out. Apart from that, he said the car's been good and stuff. You can argue that I don't need to do the wipers, I don't need to do the tyres, that's like wear and tear, but because he's my ex-colleague and he seems a bit stressed out when anything goes wrong with his car, just keep him at ease, keep him happy. He's a customer at the end of the day. He was local, so he literally works like 10 minutes down from where I live. So he messaged me last night. This morning I went and met him at his workplace, picked up this car, and I'm just going to sort this out for him today, and then see how we get on. Hopefully we can fix everything, fingers crossed. So I've just got back from the mechanics and they've diagnosed the issue as the lambda sensor. So I've contacted my account manager at the warranty company I use, AutoGuard, and he's confirmed that the lambda sensor is covered under warranty. So I've spoken to my colleague, I've asked him to give them a call to get that all squared off, and then if he wants my mechanics to do the lambda sensor replacement, we can book him in with my mechanics. I forgot to also mention that he was really low on fuel, so I put £10 worth of diesel in there for him so he can get home in one piece. I've bought some wipers and stuff. So as a gesture of goodwill, I'm going to get those changed. I also bought some DPF cleaner. But seeing that it isn't the DPF that's causing the issue, I might just return that. So I'm quite glad it's just a sensor that's gone wrong and nothing major wrong with the car. Car drives fine still and all that kind of stuff. So we're lucky on that one. So I'm just going to get the wipers changed. So I'm just going to swap the wipers over and then hand this back over to my colleague and then see when we can book him in with my mechanics or one of his mechanics and get the lambda sensor done and to keep him a peace of mind and keep him happy. And that's the main thing, is keeping your customers happy, and then that's how your business is going to grow and how you get the 5-star reviews. So we had a viewing on a Vauxhall Severa yesterday evening. That was within 24 hours of listing it on Auto Trader and stuff. 5995 this one is. The lady come down with her brother-in-law. He seemed to know quite a bit about cars. They both seem to really like it. So she come down again today with her partner in the next half an hour or so. So hopefully she seems keen about it. She rang me this morning saying, have I had any other inquiries and messages about the car? So I think this might go today. So hopefully let's have a quick flip on that one, and then we can move on to some of the other stock. So the second viewing on the Peugeot 107 was a bit of a fail. I had two guys that come down looking for a car for their mum. They seem to know quite a bit about cars. One of them does work on his own car and stuff. And what he was saying was, when you were putting the foot down on the clutch all the way down, you could hear like a, I'm not sure if the camera's picking it up, but that kind of whining sound. So apparently that's the clutch release bearing. So when I take my foot off the clutch, there's no noise. When I put my foot on the clutch, a slight whining sound. So what I'm going to do, obviously can't send the car out like that now that I know it's making that sound, and he goes he wouldn't be willing to buy it with that noise coming from the clutch pedal. So now it's gone away. So I'm not sure. What I'm going to do is take it down to my mechanics, get a third opinion, see what they say, and then take it from there. He said if with that issue that he's noted on the car, all he would offer me will be £1,000 for the car, and this is up for £2,000. So I'm not going to knock off 50% of the value of the car just for that sound. I was willing to knock some money off towards the cost of repair, potentially getting a new clutch kicked in and the release bearing all at the same time. Probably cost about £200-300 maybe. So I was willing to put some contribution towards that, as in knock down the price for that, but he didn't seem to be interested in that. So I might take that down to my mechanic tomorrow and see what they say. If it needs a new clutch, we'll do a new clutch, or if it's just something else, we'll see what they say. So I've just come back from my mechanics after dropping a 107 off to them and getting them to have a quick look at it, and they have recommended that we replace the clutch release bearing, but while we were there we might have to do the clutch at the same time. So get that booked in for next week. That's going to be another £350-400 going into the car, but now that we know it's an issue, and it could be an issue in the future or within the 6 months of the warranty period or the Consumer Rights Act that the customer has on the car, we have to make sure we get the cars right, prepped correctly, so we can't cut any corners. So I'm going to get that done, and then hopefully I've got a customer lined up for that, I think, once that's done. So that should be gone. On the Zafira, so we had a second viewing on that one. Customer was really happy, come down with her husband, they both really liked it. There's only one thing that they both noticed and they want me to potentially fix if they're going to buy it, was down here, plastic around this surround trim, this bit here is broken on that side. It's a bit weird, I've never seen that before. I spoke to Vauxhall and it's not too bad really. On this side again, it's broken, it's not as bad, but it's broken there, split there, you can see. So I've called Vauxhall and they've quoted £50 for the pair, so that's not too bad really. But they said alongside the glove box, it's come on fault with these, that the plastic trim just snaps. So yeah, I guess it's plastic trim these days. and probably cheap plastic that they use, but it is what it is. So I've messaged the customer. I said, look, I'm happy to cover the cost of those to get them fitted in by my mechanics, as long as they're happy to go ahead with the purchase of the car. So we see what they say with that, and then we can just move on to some of these other cars that have been sitting around. Need to get them relisted and get them moving. So it's Friday morning, and I've just been down to my local Vauxhall main dealers to get the parts for the Zafira, and unfortunately my visit was a bit of a fail. So I went there to go and collect the parts, the two seat trims that I wanted to get changed for my customer. And unfortunately, the guy who deals with, well, unfortunately for me, the guy who deals with the parts is off because overnight his wife's been induced. So obviously great news for him, but unfortunately for me, no one else deals with parts in the branch, which is a bit weird. So there's no one else who can deal with the parts or the delivery of the parts and give it to me. So I'll have to wait till Monday now. So I've contacted my customer, told them they'll have to wait till Monday. Unfortunately, it's out of my hands. They seemed okay with that. So as long as you're open and honest about things, customers are usually happy with delays, but ideally I would have liked to got this sold and got this gone over the weekend, but it is what it is. It can't be helped. I took the deposit on this car. I've had 3 other calls and 1 other message on this one, so I could have sold this car 3-4 times over. I don't know if it's because it's a petrol and a 7-seater. Maybe that's the kind of market I need to get into, and that's the kind of market that I have in my local area. In a strange twist of fate, the person I bought this car from, he actually rang me yesterday. He saw the ad on Auto Trader, recognised the number plate, called me and said, oh, that's my old car. He was interested in buying it back. And I was like, that's a bit strange. Like, how would you want to buy the car back for? You've sold it to me just a couple of months ago, whatever. And he was like, basically, he sold this car. I think he needed a bit of money. Sold this car, got like a 56 plate, I think he said. It was Touareg, private sale. Bought the car. On the way home, the gearbox went. So he spent like 500 odd pounds getting that fixed. And then recently the catalytic converter's gone as well now. So he's getting a bit fed up with chucking money into the car. So he's looking at getting a new car on finance. So he potentially wanted to buy this one. Fortunately, I took the deposit, so I couldn't help him out on that. But I hope he gets a good, reliable car. On other news, so I'm not sure what's going on with this A-Class. It must be cursed or something. It's not moving. Retail on that one is 8.3. I've got it up for 7.695. I've redone the ad on Auto Trader for that one. I put the Fabia back up on Auto Trader. That one will be dropped off to mechanics hopefully on Monday to get the clutch done. The Suzuki, I've relisted that on Auto Trader. The Peugeot 208, that's on Auto Trader. The Polo R-Line is on Auto Trader. So if you got to the end of the video, thanks for watching. Drop a comment, let me know what you think of the video, how I dealt with my customer with the other Polo. Now we've got all these cars listed up for sale. Make sure you subscribe to see how we get on with these ones and how long they take to flip. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you soon in the next video.